Charlie gave the model airplane just a gentle push. To his surprise, the little plane seemed to come alive, slowly pushing the bucket across the floor. Charlie instantly realized the plane had come back to life. To test his hunch, he snuck a ladder over when the nanny wasn't looking, then strapped the plane to himself and climbed onto the roof. He imagined the plane could carry him soaring through the sky. Fortunately, his mother caught him just in time, but the little plane slipped from his grasp and fell to the floor. What neither of them knew was that a dangerous situation was quietly unfolding. After returning indoors, Charlie's mother sternly scolded him for his actions and forbade him from ever touching the little plane again. She tossed it into the storage room and locked the door. No matter how much Charlie pleaded, his mother refused to retrieve it. Yet amidst their heated argument, a bizarre occurrence unfolded. The toy plane suddenly burst through the window, crashing wildly around the room as if possessed. Seeing this, Mom grabbed a mop, intending to knock it down, but her action only enraged the toy plane. In the next instant, its fuselage emitted a red glow, instantly sending Mom into a blood-curdling scream. Charlie clung tightly to her in fear. Strangely, though, the plane's fury began to fade. Still reeling from the shock, Mom reluctantly let Charlie bring the plane back to his room, but her unease lingered. She called her friend Mike and recounted the bizarre incident. To uncover the plane's secrets, they quietly took the strange little plane. While Charlie was fast asleep that night, they carefully examined every detail on it. But strangely, from the outside, there were no hidden switches on the plane. Mike, skeptical, took out a small knife and tried to scrape the fuselage. Unexpectedly, the plane's shell was as hard as rock. Even the sharp knife left no marks as it slid across it. Sensing something amiss with the aircraft, Mike hurriedly brought it back to the lab to conduct a thorough examination. But to their utter astonishment, after a systematic scan, the internal structure revealed no electronic components whatsoever. This left them perplexed. Could this little plane be possessed? To test their suspicions, they placed the aircraft under a hydraulic press, activated the switch, and slammed it down with force. To everyone's utter astonishment, after the test, the plane wasn't just unscathed. Not even a single scratch appeared. Meanwhile, Charlie learned the plane had been taken. Determined to rescue it, he broke into the lab in the dead of night. While Mike was on the phone, he quietly snatched the plane and hid it away. He planned to slip out later when the coast was clear, but after Mike finished his call, he immediately spotted the plane gone. Seeing someone seemingly hiding behind a cabinet, he instantly realized it was Charlie stealing the plane. Just as he moved to confront him, a nearby cabinet suddenly shook violently and crashed directly onto him. Taking advantage of the commotion, Charlie bolted toward the exit, but by then, Mike had already sounded the alarm. Where could he possibly go? Soon the entire base was on high alert. Fortunately, Charlie had his father's work pass. Using it, he made his way to the rooftop of the experimental facility. Right then, he made a crazy decision. Without a second thought, he strapped the little plane to himself and began climbing toward the highest point of the base. Unexpectedly, something miraculous happened. The little plane actually took off, carrying Charlie into the air.